Deep within a tranquil forest, nestled beside a meandering river, lay a secluded clearing. In this idyllic setting, surrounded by whispering trees and murmuring waters, lived a family of beavers. The clearing was their home, the river, their lifeline, and the dense woods surrounding their lodge, their sanctuary. Here, life followed its natural rhythm, undisturbed by the worries of the outside world. But as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the land, the tranquility of the clearing was shattered. From the depths of the river emerged a sleek, menacing form, an otter on the hunt. Its beady eyes glistened with a predatory gleam, its whiskers twitching as it scented the life teeming within the beaver's lodge. The stage was set for a night of terror, and the innocent beavers had no way of knowing the nightmare that awaited them. The river, as dusk, was a place of contrasts, serene to the eye, yet alive with hidden tension. The water glowed in shades of gold and crimson, reflecting the last breath of sunlight. Ripples spread lazily across the surface, disturbed only by the steady trickle of current flowing around a great mound of wood and mud. To most who might pass, it looked like nothing more than a heap of sticks. But to the beaver family that built it, this dam was more than a shelter. It was fortress, nursery, and lifeline. Inside the lodge, 3 young beaver kits nestled against their mother. Their eyes were bright, their whiskers twitching as they squeaked softly, begging for food or warmth. The mother smoothed them, her heavy body shielding them from the cool night air that seeped through cracks in the walls. Outside, the father swam tirelessly, circling his dam with quiet vigilance. Every evening, he reinforced weak spots, gnawed fresh branches, and secured stones into gaps. Beavers work as engineers of the wild, but also as guardians. They know that in this world, safety is never permanent. Tonight, danger was closer than ever. Beneath the surface, where the dying light could not reach, another predator glided silently. Sleek, agile, and hungry, an otter cut through the water like a living shadow. Its body bent with grace, each motion precise. But its belly growled with hunger, and its nose caught the scent of life hidden inside the beaver's lodge. Kit small, defenseless, and easy prey. The otter's playful reputation masks its true nature when survival called, and tonight, survival demanded blood. The father beaver sensed it first. His whiskers twitched, his ears tuned into the faint ripple of water that did not belong. He froze in the current, muscles taut. A moment later, a glint of wet fur broke the surface near the dam. The intruder had arrived. The otter wasted no time. With a sudden burst, it surged toward the lodge, its sleek body twisting effortlessly through the water, its eyes fixed on the narrow entry channels leading to the kits. The father beaver reacted instantly. With a powerful swing, his flat tail slapped the water, sending a thunderous crack across the river. The noise echoed through the forest, both a warning to his family and a challenge to the predator. The otter, unshaken, circled with renewed determination. It darted left, then right, searching for a weakness. The beaver countered each move, placing himself between the predator and the lodge. His massive teeth flashed in the water, ready to bite down with crushing force. Unlike the otter, his body was not built for speed, but for strength and resilience. The two collided, the otter lunged, snapping its jaws, but the beaver barreled forward like a living wall. A flurry of splashes erupted as fur collided with fur. The beaver shoved, the otter twisted, each locked in a silent, desperate duel. The water churned violently, breaking the calm surface into chaos. From inside the lodge, the mother heard the struggle. She pressed her kits closer, heart pounding. Every crack of tail and splash of water sent vibrations through the dam's walls. She knew her mate was fighting for their survival. The villagers from a nearby clearing, hearing the commotion, gathered at the riverbank. Lanterns flickered in their hands as they watched the battle unfold. Gasps echoed as they realized what was happening, a beaver defending its dam from an otter. Some whispered prayers, others clutched their children close. For them, this was no ordinary wildlife moment. It was a raw display of nature's law: fit or lose everything. The otter, agile and relentless, dove beneath the beaver, attempting a surprise strike at the lodge's entry tunnel. But the father reacted in time, ramming downward, blocking the path with his body. His sharp incisors snapped dangerously close to the predator's tail. The otter twisted free, but the message was clear. This dam would not be breached. Round after round, the fight continued. The otter lunged with speed. The beaver countered with brute force. The water splashed and churned, illuminated by the flickering lanterns of the villagers who watched. Mesmerized, each movement was a testament to the desperation in the animals' hearts. The otter fought for life, the beaver for his family and home. At times, the otter gained the upper hand, its lithe body weaving through the water with deceptive swiftness. Its jaws snapped inches from the beaver's face, forcing him to twist and turn, narrowly avoiding the gnashing teeth. The beaver, though slower, was tenacious, his thick, furry coat protecting him from the otter's razor-sharp claws. His tail, like a battering ram, shook the water, sending tremors through the river. As the fight raged, the emotions of the villagers mirrored the intensity of the battle. Some held their breath, fearing for the beaver's well-being. Others whispered words of encouragement, hoping their voices carried over the rushing water. There were gasps when the otter seemed to gain an advantage and cheers when the beaver managed to fend off the relentless attacks. In the heart of the struggle, neither animal gave an inch. The beaver, with the unwavering determination that comes from fighting for one's family, blocked every possible entry to his lodge. Meanwhile, the otter, driven by primal instincts and a gnawing hunger, refused to yield. It twisted and turned, trying to find a chink in the beaver's armor, seeking any vulnerability it could exploit. Yet despite the ferocity of the fight, there was a strange harmony in the chaos. The clash of fur and water, the slap of tail against river, the snap of jaws, all formed a symphony of survival, a testament to the raw will to live. It was a dance as old as time, a battle between predator and prey, between those who hunted and those who had to protect their young. And as the villagers watched, they couldn't help but be drawn into the drama unfolding before them. The fate of the beaver family hung in the balance, and their story had become intertwined with that of the animals in the river. Suddenly, the rhythm of the battle changed. The otter, sensing the futility of its relentless attacks, shifted its tactics. It began to circle, keeping a safe distance, observing, waiting for a mistake. The beaver, too, changed. His movements became more deliberate, his breathing slower. He was conserving energy, waiting for his moment. As the minutes ticked by, the atmosphere grew tense, the silence broken only by the sound of the river and the occasional gasp from the villagers. The standoff continued, a silent battle of wills between the predator and the protector. Then it happened. In a flash, the otter made its move. It shot forward, breaking through the water with a speed that belied its sleek form, its jaws wide, revealing a set of teeth perfectly designed for catching and crushing prey. The beaver reacted instantly. Drawing upon a reservoir of strength born from desperation, he lumbered forward, his massive frame parting the water as he charged. In that moment, the outcome of the battle hung in the balance. Would the otter's speed and agility prevail, or would the beaver's sheer determination prove stronger? As the two figures collided in the heart of the river, the villagers leaned forward, their faces etched with anticipation. And then, as quickly as it had begun, the fight was over. The otter, with a final defiant squeal, retreated into the darkness beneath the water, leaving behind a trail of ripples that quickly faded into stillness. The river, as if weary of the drama it had played host to, settled into a peaceful quietude. On the surface, the beaver, chest heaving, his fur ruffled, his eyes blazing with the aftermath of the struggle, stood as a symbol of resilience and courage. The villagers, still gathered at the riverbank, erupted into applause, their voices echoing the triumph of the night. In the end, the beaver didn't just defend his dam. He had become a beacon of hope, proving that even in the darkest of nights, courage could shine through.